Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie Summers and this is a Wild Summers homeschool, and I just realized that I'm like reflecting really bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those off. So for Thanksgiving, I am getting everything ready for some crafts and stuff for our homeschool. So Ella, take them out.
Mommy, I'm hungry and so hungry.
You just had supper. Go. You'll have a snack before bed. Yeah. Sorry. So one of my favorite go-to spots is Teacher Pay Teacher. So, and I will try to link them down below. But while I was on there today, I found some really awesome items to print off. So the first one was this little turkey. It's really cute. And it came with the feathers like that. So like the children will write, I'm grateful for spaghetti, or I'm grateful for my family, or I'm grateful for Jesus. Whatever they're thankful for. And that will be a craft. We will put it on construction paper. Ella. We'll put it on construction paper and probably laminate it until the holiday is over. So there was the first one that I found on there. The next one that I found on there was this little boy Indian and Pilgrim Man. So if you saw my morning basket, you saw that I have several of the Pilgrim stories of how the Mayflower and everything, how they came across, and stories about Plymouth and stories about Jamestown. And here's the little girl one that goes with it that has a Pilgrim lady and a Native American lady. So I have the one for Ella and one for Troy for them to color one day this week, and it'll be really cute. And then I'll cut them out also and use them as a decoration with either just laminating them or putting the cardstock on the back of them. There. I'm not sure exactly how I'll work that one out. That was also on Teacher Pay Teacher. The next one I found, if you're not really into Thanksgiving, is this little number all the way up to 50. It was also on Teacher Pay Teacher, so I copied that off for Ella because right now, even though she's in the first grade, she is learning to identify the letters 1 to 50, picking them out. Now, she can identify them going 1, 2, 3, and skip counting by ones, but she's not quite there yet with the seeing the number 47 and realizing that that is 47. So we're practicing that right now. Let's see. Since we're still doing harvest, I got a couple of harvest pictures so that they can color those. Those will just be coloring book pages, which will be fun. And then a few minutes ago, while I was just about to get off, I had a pop-up from Gift of Curiosity. And I've gotten things from them before, but I found this. This is what was in the pop-up. It is a turkey game. Turkey feather spelling. And so, like, this one says EAT. And then I still have to laminate it. I've got my laminator sitting here. Let's see what the letters are. And it comes with 6 different words for sight word training. Here's the letters that come with it. And if you can see right there, that's how the child would play the game. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that. Eat, drink, fork, corn, spoon, apple. All of those are on these. Those are the 6 words. And then it also had my favorite, blank ones. So I can put, and blank feathers. So I can laminate that and write whatever word I want her to learn. Or Troy. I could do that for him too and just do like a really extraordinarily long long word, and let him see if he can get the letters for it. So that would be really fun. And then the reason why I was on there in the first place was because I wanted a different noun declensions thing. So the one that I had that I showed you in one of my other videos was this one. And I was like, I didn't really like it. So I found this on Teacher Pay Teacher. This one. And then it has all the way up through the third declensions, the imperfect tenses in Latin. Excuse me. What else does it have? Present tense verb endings. I'm just giving you guys a couple of peeks here. Everything I've shown you was under the free section, just so you guys know. And then there's the future perfect tense. So I thought that was really neat. It was actually like 22 pages, which was crazy. And they actually it says on the bottom that it was taken from classicalacademicpress.com. Check out for more free materials. So I might have to go look that up because I really like that setup. So then the other thing I wanted to show you that I got these out of a coloring book. And I'm going to do a Pilgrim boy and a Pilgrim girl and a Native American boy and girl also. But I wanted to show you guys this idea. I found this idea on Pinterest. And this is the shallop, which the Pilgrims had with them on the Mayflower. I guess it's the type of boat. It's called a shallower. Shallor. Shallopor. Shallower. So that's the name of that boat that they used to come across. And I thought it was neat. And the idea that I saw was you take it and you just put a tiny drop of glue on the back of it after you color it and glue it very lightly to a piece of cardstock. I just used construction paper that I thought would bring out the brown because I thought it would look good with it. And then you laminate it and the kids can use it to like look at or feel, and makes it very hands-on, very textile. So I have a couple of games that I'm going to play with these. And then there's the Mayflower that I found. So, and this looks weird because I didn't realize that there was another sail right there when I was coloring. So I colored over it because I don't know. It happens. I was talking to one of my kids and just colored over it. So it only has 3 sails instead of 4. But this one is the Mayflower, and it says on the bottom, I wrote on the bottom that it was the Mayflower. So what I will do with the other pieces, my plan for these and for a couple other pieces that I'm going to do is I'm going to storyboard them getting on the smaller ship to go to Holland, and then them getting back onto the Mayflower to come across, and then them meeting the Indians, the Native Americans and things like that. So I'm going to have this will eventually probably have maybe 15 pieces that are done like this. But at the same time, I can use these for other things also. So I thought that was great. It's a really cool idea. And then I can take it and say, hey, we're going to look at ships from the 1500s. And then I can show them the ship. We're going to look at how they dressed in the 1500s, 1530s, or 1550s, or whatever, to go along with our story of the world. Or when we're going through our CC and we're looking at Native Americans, which will be very soon, I can show them the Native Americans that I already have pre-laminated. So they're very versatile. So I really like that was shared on Pinterest. And along with that, I found this other really awesome idea on Pinterest, and you just take a piece of construction paper or cardstock and you laminate it. Then you can write whatever review you want on it. So like, let's see, if I was doing times tables, I could write 5 times 2. And then my son could write the answer. Or I could write an answer and just do 1 through 10 because I copied off 10 of them. And he would have to go jump on it, or he would have to hold it up in the air. And I did different shapes. So I'll show you the shapes real quick. I just did this weird one because I don't know. It was weird. I did a heart and a triangle, a square, a square, a rectangle, this oblong-y kind of diamond-y shape. Here's another square that's a little bit different. Here's it's not really a circle, it's more of an oval. And then I have another heart. So what I can do with those is do review. And then I can also, if you guys can hear that, the kids are watching TV. They're about to go to bed. So, yeah, they're just being loud. But what I thought I could do with these is like, if we're doing science time, I know when I was doing the Kingdoms of Living Things, that was the first week in CC, I could have written on here kingdom, phylum, class, order, genus, family, species. And it would be biggest all the way down to the smallest shape that I have. And it would have gone right with the lesson. And I never even thought about it until I saw on Pinterest that someone was doing something kind of similar for recording. Okay. For review. I'm sorry. It's kind of like bedtime here. So, but I thought this was a great idea, and I thought I would share this idea. And I know you can go to like, where were we? Apple Tree Learning, I think, has something similar to this idea. And it might not be Apple Tree Learning. I'm not sure where I saw it. It was at a homeschool thing. And I saw where they had like the dry erase cards that were like this. They were all in different shapes. And I thought, well, that's neat. I don't know what I would use it for. And then now I was like, oh, I wish I had bought those. They were only like $5. And so I decided, well, you know what? Why can't I make my own? I have a laminator. Anything that's laminated, you can use dry erase on anyways. So I can just go ahead and make it. So that's basically everything I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to be laminating my declensions, and then I'm going to head to bed. So I hope everybody has a good night, and you guys have a really good week. And I will be back on sometime tomorrow. So I will see you guys later. Bye.